Hi Libra, welcome and welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages for next week, that is from the 19th of Feb to the 25th of Feb, and I've already pulled the Oracle card, so I'll explain them to you. We have Clean It Up being your first Oracle card, and this card talks about, I don't know if some of you might have some sort of Virgo in your chart, or you're like on the cusp of Virgo Libra, because Virgo got the same card, but you could be in a situation right now where you feel like you need to maybe kind of take stock of what is yours and what is not yours in relation to issues, maybe in some sort of relationship, whether that be a romantic relationship or any other relationship. But you need to take stock of what is your issues and clean up your issues, and what is theirs, and they can clean up theirs, but you need to clean up your issues first, basically. This can also talk about cleaning your own house, so maybe you just need to clean up the house, and that will help you feel a little bit less imbalanced. So we have then the Gibbous Moon, and this card says you're very close to achieving your goal. And with this card, it's exactly that. You're very close. You're at the peak of achieving something that you want, but it's not just a yes or no question type of thing. It's or a yes or no answer. There's still some work that you need to put in, but you're very, very close. It does also talk about how your emotions could be kind of high at the moment, or that emotions could be high. So it's just a warning, basically, that if you decide to light that fuse, then good luck is basically what that says. It's up to you type of thing. And then we have the Koi Fish Spirit, which says that there is always enough. And this is such a good card, because this card talks about how even though you might be feeling like you're in a small pond at the moment and you can't really get anywhere, the koi fish grows big in the small pond anyway. So it's basically saying that even though you have circumstances surrounding you right now that feel limited, that you need to realize that with the law of abundance, basically, maybe it's telling you that some of you should look that up. It basically means that you need to realize that there's prosperity all around. So you shouldn't be stressing about anything that of your outer circumstances, because good things are coming in. So all you need to do is believe that you can grow big in a small pond. You can get what you want, no matter any outside circumstances or what you're actually seeing right now. It's coming. So believe, basically. And then we have your energy as your card, Justice, Libra, but it's in the reverse. So this is telling me that you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced. You could also be feeling like this week, you could feel like something is unfair, or you could also be feeling like you might be dealing with some sort of consequences, or having to kind of face your past in some sort of way. So that is just your energy at the moment. And when I was shuffling your cards as well, Libra, I actually saw Justice again, and I saw the Six of Pentacles, which is also, both of those cards are about balance. So it does tell me that you could be feeling very unbalanced at the moment. That is also a card of karma, so you could be feeling like you're dealing with the consequences of some sort of karma of something that you did in the past. But clean it up. Okay, what does the tarot have to say for you for this week, Libra? Okay, so starting off the reading with the Eight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Wands in the center of your reading, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Chariot. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so things at the bottom of the deck, as you know, Libra, things that either you don't see coming or happening in the shadows at the moment. We have the Page of Swords. This is about maybe some sort of new learning. It's about that you need to be inquisitive and have that beginner mindset to be able to learn something that you might need to learn, to bring you some sort of new perspective or different perspective, some sort of clarity to a situation. It is a new beginning as well. And two pages, there's two new beginnings here. We have the Queen of Cups. So this is telling me that you need to, what's coming in for you is a place where you will feel very loving, you'll feel very kind of giving, you'll want to be able to support and nurture other people, but you also will be very kind of emotionally mature and not letting anything get to you. And then we have the Page of Wands. You'll be letting go of any sort of limiting beliefs You could also be very inspired, very enthusiastic, or this type of energy is coming into you with this new beginning. So it's something that you need to learn or gain a new perspective on, that's going to let you let go of any sort of limiting beliefs, and give you that sort of creativity again to be able to move forward with inspiration and enthusiastically. So let's see, we have at the center of your reading, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands as a person is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius fire signs, and generally Leo, as you can see in the background there with the lion. But what this card talks about is that you could be very focused on some sort of goal of yours, some sort of passion. You could be focused on this person who's very like a go-getter energy, with lots of desires and that type of thing, or it's your own desire that you're focused on. So how did we get here? We got here by you feeling like you had to walk away from something because something was missing, and you went to go find that thing that was missing that brought you some sort of happiness. So you walked away from something, which is now bringing you to this point here. We have the Three of Wands. You might have felt like you had to wait for something, or that you were waiting for your ships to come in. Also just planning what your next move is and maybe taking the steps towards getting there. Small steps, basically. It's the beginning of this plan that you've put in place. We have the Two of Pentacles, a decision again. So some sort of decision that you had to make. You could have make. You could have been feeling like you were juggling too much, or that there was a lack of balance of some way, or that you needed to find balance. Again, another balance card. And also a point where you've decided, okay, it's time to move on, it's time to move forward, it's time to move past this and overcome any sort of obstacles to be able to get to this desire, this goal, this drive, or just this person in general. Then let's see, in your third page, wow, so there's so many pages. What's the missing page? Page of Cups is the missing page. Okay, so whenever we have when we have three of the same kind of card, then generally what the whole reading is about is technically the one that's missing. And the one that's missing is the Page of Cups. So before we talk about the Page of Pentacles, I'm going to tell you, so the Page of Cups is about kind of being a dreamer, allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to believe that pigs can fly, like that type of thing. Manifesting in what you actually want, you know. So it is about some sort of the beginning of some sort of creativity, or allowing yourself to dream that creativity into being, type of thing. So I feel like that's something that you need to focus on, is that the thing that's missing to get you to where you want to be is that you need to allow yourself to dream and to believe that the impossible is possible, especially with the koi fish spread there as well. So we have the Page of Pentacles here, and that's what's happening in your 3D world. So you could be feeling like there's some sort of new beginning, where you are usually kind of starting something that could be some sort of financial something, or it could be have to do with work or something like that. But it is some sort of stable start of a new beginning, that is going to bring something stable into your life into the future. We do then also have the Three of Pentacles as your feelings. So you could be feeling like you have the support that you need, that you're feeling like you could be feeling like you are valued in your love life, in your relationships and that type of thing. And that you collaborate with others, or others are collaborating with you very well at this time. And then we have the Two of Wands. So this has to do with your thoughts. So in your thoughts right now, you could feel like there is some sort of decision that needs to be made, or that again there's a lack of balance. So with the Two of Wands, it means that you're stable in your position right now, but you're looking out into the distance and being like, what if I could do this instead? What if I could go that way instead of that way? It also does talk about travel. Maybe it's a decision got to do with having to travel somewhere with the Chariot as well. That's also about movement. There's lots of decisions and movement and dreaming in your reading. It could also be a situation where you feel like the Two of Wands is also about being in a position where you're comfortable where you are at now, but you're trying to plan ahead for something with a bit more maybe excitement or fun or that type of thing. So you could be struggling with a decision that is either staying in your comfort zone or doing something that's a bit risky, but that it's going to bring some sort of excitement and drive and passion and that type of thing. And then we have your desires, your goals, your passions, your purpose, like that type of thing. And we have the Lovers. So that means that you could be very much wanting to actually find love between you and a person. It could be that that is your goal, to feel loved, or to have support from a person who does love you, or some sort of partnership in general. Could be that you're looking for a partnership when it comes to business or anything like that. It is a good partnership. You're looking for a partnership where you can trust each other and lean on each other. The Lovers is also a card of making decisions. So there could be some sort of decision that needs to be made, and needs to be made with love in relation to this desire that you might have, or your passion. So we have here that in the recent past, you could have been walking away from something that no longer serves you. Could be your ideals, could be a person, could be a relationship, could be a business idea, it could be a business in general, a job, whatever it is. Something was missing. You went and left to go find some sort of happiness or whatever was missing. We have the Three of Pentacles. So you could have been working with other people in relation to moving past this thing, collaborating with other people to move on, to find this happiness. And again, like I said, you made that decision. It was a decision because you wanted some sort of balance, or you do want some sort of balance, or you felt like you were juggling too much, and maybe that's why you needed help with whatever it was that you were walking away from. In the current, then, we have, like I said, there is the King of Wands. It could be someone that is a lover, or it could be yourself, but it's someone that is very passionate, very driven. It could be your goals, it could be your desires, your purpose, that type of thing. Very much go-getter energy. And the Page of Pentacles, it could be a new beginning in relation to this purpose, this desire, this person that brings choices, but brings choices that need to be made out of love. And then we do have the Two of Wands here. So in the very near future, probably for next week, because it's very fast moving energy, but could be about 2 weeks or so, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks with the Two and Three of Wands, that we have you again in this position where you feel like you may need to make a decision to move out of your comfort zone to do something more exciting, and then you're going to take that plan into action and start taking those steps towards what it is that you actually want, and you're going to move quickly, and you're going to overcome any sort of obstacles that are in your way. So let's see, what are we going to clarify here? So let us clarify the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with some sort of wanting some sort of stability, maybe wanting some sort of financial comfort, or it has to do with some sort of daily tasks that you're working on, just like the daily. Okay, so it could also have to do that you want this passion, you want this drive, you want this go-getter energy, because this is you're always in your comfort zone. You're always thinking about the practical matters, and you want a bit more fun in your life. Let's see. Okay, I was going to ask what is the Two of Wands, and the Tower came out. So that is kind of like big change, unexpected change. You're not going to expect that that you're going to make this decision to try and go with discomfort, but I feel like you are looking out into this and you're scared of this change. Basically, you're scared to make the change. You're scared to go out of your comfort zone because you're worried that everything will fall apart if you do. Let's see, what is the Chariot here as your outcome? The Nine of Swords, something that you were stressed over, something that really caused so much stress, anxiety, pain, sleepless nights. That's something that you're going to move past. You're going to get over that, and you're going to overcome any sort of obstacles in relation to that. And then lastly, I just want to see, what is the Lovers here? The Knight of Pentacles. This is about putting in some sort of hard work, that you will need to put in work for, and take little baby steps towards getting to what it is that you want. But it could have to be with an actual person, that the person that you are dealing with is very slow moving, very kind of slow and steady, wins the race. But if it's slow, it means it's stable, right? So even though people hate this card because it means that it's not going to happen anytime soon, it is about stability though. If you rush into something, it is going to bring that tower moment. But if you work on something slowly with a little bit of effort each day, you're not going to tire yourself out. You're not going to have major unexpected change. You're not going to have disaster. It's just going to be slow and steady wins the race, basically. So let's see, what is the advice for you, Libra, for next week? We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups, Justice, third Justice that I've seen in your reading, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so the advice here is that even though you're tired, even though you're exhausted, you are nearly there. Look at that, we need just one more wand to build a step to get to the moon. So you are so close to completing what it is that you need to, that you're wanting to do. So just keep going, persevere, because it is going to be worth it. We have the Seven of Cups. In this situation, I feel like it means that you're going to have lots of options if you open yourself up to dreaming, to allow yourself to dream with that Page of Cups that's missing here. Like, allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to believe that the things can come in for you that you think is impossible. Pigs can fly for you, Libra. Then we have Justice here. Balance yourself out, balance your emotions, balance your relationships, and just kind of put in you might want to kind of do good things, so that good things will come back to you, because justice is about karma as well. So just be balanced, just be fair with everyone that you're working with, and good things will come in. And then we have the Five of Swords. So make sure that you are avoiding any sort of conflicts. Try to make sure that you are working on any sort of anger or mental anguish or mental conflict within yourself. Balance that mental conflict. And if there are any fights, don't fight for the sake of winning, just, you know, or being right. Just kind of let it go, agree, disagree, that type of energy. Beware of letting yourself get into that energy of selfishness or spite or something like that. Bring justice, bring balance into it. Allow yourself to dream big, because it's going to bring lots of options, and keep going, you're nearly there. So let's see, what do we need to know about your love life for next week? What's the love oracle here for you, Libra? Okay, and we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So some of you could actually be married to your person, some of you could be in a position where you're going to get married to this person, or it could just be that it's some form of commitment or the next step for you two, whether that is moving in together, buying a house together, it could be getting engaged, it could be as something as small as going exclusive from, you know, just seeing each other, or whatever that is. But I hope this reading resonated with you. So if it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.